Welcome to the Excel portion of problem 714 on page 238. In this particular case, you're given a candidate and trying to find out the probability that the person is going to win the election based on the sampling. So the probability is 55% based on the receives at least 55% of the vote, they'll win. And you have a sample size of 100. Now, to calculate the standard deviation, you need to go equals. You can do this separately. So equals square root, left bracket. You go 0.501 times left bracket 1 minus 0.501, which is the number given to you in part A, if I didn't make that clear. Right bracket divided by 100, right bracket. And it will calculate the square root of that number. So you can do this separately on your calculator if you're more comfortable with that, and enter it as 0.05, and you'll be good to go. Now, what is the probability if your vote is 50.1? So we want, remember, we're talking now, unlike problems, the last couple of problems we did were less than when we did the energy bars, etc. So in this case, we want the probability it'll be to the right. So we put in this particular case, we put in the 0.501. And so in that particular case, we need to then take that number and subtract, or that number, sorry, 0.8365, and subtract it from 1. So the area up to 0.501 or greater than, so there's only a 16.35% chance. So you're going to have to take 1 minus that number because you're dealing with it to the right. So you have to be careful with that because you're dealing with the number above. Now, if the person is currently polling at 60%, once again, you're going to have to take that number and subtract the 0.1587 and go 1 minus because of the way that the function is set up. So be careful because you're dealing with it to the right. And in the final part, where the person is polling 49%, you need to again go 1 minus 0.8849, and you wind up with 11.51%. And I'll let you do part D on your own. All you have to do is go up and change the number from 100 to 400 and go through the same calculations. Just be careful because you're dealing with the probability that X is above. You have to go 1 minus to find out the area. So I'll let you do that, and hopefully that is clear for you to be able to get the correct answer.